Ezra Mam doping charge, cocaine in the system, just like Josh Adokar, just like Ben Barber, just like Reece Walsh. What are they doing about it? Absolutely nothing. And that is society today. Absolutely. Let's do nothing. Let's give them a pat on the back. Well done, mate. You are doing the right thing. Absolutely rubbish. Shouldn't be happening. Andrew Johns added to the list. All these cocaine abusers and nothing happens. Brett Stewart. It just goes on and on and on. Yes, that is going to be one of the talking points today in Barry Charles' Footy Show. We're also going to talk about Sam Burgess. Will he be the Rabbitohs' first next coach after Wayne Bennett? John Bateman has found a new club. How much are the West Tigers paying them? And yes, where is Leo Thompson heading towards? And we're going to talk a bit about Jonah Pezet and the likes. And will Jahrome Hughes come back to not come back, but go to the Warriors or the Gold Coast Titans if he is going to leave the Melbourne Storm? Yes, let's get to it right here, right now on the Barry Charles Footy Show. Welcome back, guys and girls, to the channel. Yes, we're going to talk first here about Ezra Mam. Yes, the man that gets off lightly with a slap on the wrist, no conviction, similar to Josh Adokar. Josh Adokar gets sacked, and I'm expecting it won't be the same with Brisbane Broncos. But they should put a line in the sand and go, see you later, alligator. But they won't. This just continues to happen in rugby league, and it just seems to be like the bad boys just keep on winning, and I just don't understand why we keep tolerating this rubbish. Absolutely tolerating it. But it is what rugby league is. But what does it mean for Ezra Mam? Well, we will see if he gets sanctioned. I don't even know if there will be a sanction now, because there's no acquittals, so there's potentially nothing going to happen. So I don't know if he'll get any weeks off at all. Which means Ben Hunt to 9, Ezra Mam to 6, Adam Reynolds to 7, Reece Walsh at fullback. The Broncos still won't win the premiership. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad team, but yes, it's and Payne Hussett prop. I mean, they've got no excuses, but I just don't think they have Cleary. Let's put it that way. Cleary's a once in a lifetime. Well, we can't say once in a lifetime because we've had Cameron Smith, but I think Nathan Cleary by the end of his career maybe even better than Cameron Smith, even though there's Queensland dominance. Cleary would have to do some dominance in the number 7 jersey at New South Wales to get that part of the status up, so he's got some work to do there. Hasn't done that yet, but he's got plenty of time to do it. But we will see if he can do it with Laurie Daly. But yes, Ezra Mam, I'm just sick of this rubbish. But anyway, it is what it is. Sam Burgess, yes, the man. Yes, he was talking on SEN about his future and that he's still with Warrington, but would love to be coaching the NRL one day soon. So this is where I put the timeline in. PNG 2028, Perth 27 or 2028, New Zealand 2030. Wayne Bennett will be moving somewhere more than likely if he's still wanting to do it, still around. He is potentially going to be one of the either Perth or I don't see him being the PNG coach, but I see the Western Bears or the New Zealand team potentially could be on Wayne Bennett's radar. When that happens, aka Sam Burgess comes in. That's where I believe it will happen. Sam Burgess will come in and be the coach of the Rabbitohs after Wayne Bennett. Can Wayne Bennett get a premiership? I very much doubt it unless he can fight. Unless Lewis Stoddard's the next best thing in rugby league. There's a long way to go before we will say anything about that. But yes, for me, if Sam Burgess, I potentially think he probably needs to be assistant a couple more years back in Australia before he gets a head coaching role, from my opinion. That's the way I would be going. If I was, let someone else go after Wayne Bennett, and you be the assistant, and then once he goes, and then you jump in, and then you'll have all that. That's probably the way I would go if I was Sam Burgess. John Bateman, yes, John Bateman is at the Cowboys. Yes, he has signed a 2-year deal at the Cowboys, but how much are the Tigers paying? I'm going to say about $400,000 a year. That's where I'm estimating around there. That's how much the Tigers are paying. About half the salary to get him off the books. So I think it's a win-win situation, even though I think John Bateman is past his best. But he can be a bit of a James Tamwell sort of guide the youth forward, get a few games. He might only play half the season, if that. and let the youth take over for the end of the season. But I think he'd be a good signing there. And the Tigers, whatever happened, they had a falling out, disagreement, whatever you want to say it. They won't say it publicly, but clearly something happened, and now we're here. We're here where we are. Yes, again, another one. Cowboys have a strong forward pack, but do they have the back line to back it up to win the comp? Yes, Leo Thompson. What's happening here, folks? Leo Thompson, 800,000 a season is what's being. Is he worth it? No way, Jose. On potential again, like Stefano, it's all about potential. The potential that he could get to that level, but I don't know if that's the way I'd be going. It's believed to be out of the Raiders and Bulldogs, but don't be surprised if the Sharkies wanting another alpha male. The Dragons would love him. It might all come down to salary cap issues. Even the Warriors could do with him to be another alpha male with James Fisher-Harris. Wouldn't that be a combo? Leo Thompson and James Fisher-Harris for Warriors fans, but I can't see that happening either. And speaking of Warriors fans, Jahrome Hughes to the Warriors. Yes. There's talks that there could be an early release come 2026 for Jahrome Hughes to leave for the Warriors or the Titans to allow Jonah Pezet to start in his position. This could be a big rumor swirling, but whether it's true or not, Jahrome Hughes could be a last-minute buy for the Warriors in 2026 if they don't find someone at number 7. This season, they got about 7 choices there. Jet Cleary is either bolter out of the blue that comes out of nowhere to get it done. Tanner Boyd's the goal kicker. Chanel has the flair. Timani Martin has the more probably game management out of the lot. So there's a lot of work to be done with Luke Metcalf, who's the runner. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes going forward for you Warriors fans. If Jahrome Hughes was able to come on board, could be the icing on the cake to get their premiership done. Yes, and what are they going to do with the Sheik? Will he go to fullback in 2025? I hope so. But is he over the hill as well? But I would be putting him there. Give him a go. Not Chanel. Charles Nickel-Clockstad has to play somewhere else. Let's just put it that way. And Jonah Pezet turned down the Knights a couple months ago. Was it a big mistake? Best thing for his potentially is for career, but if Jahrome Hughes does stay at the Storm, then it's absolutely a waste of a couple of years when he could have been playing halfback at the Knights. Whether or not it would have been good for his career or not, we will never know. That's the way the cookie crumbles in rugby league sometimes. Well, yes, that's another episode here of the Barry Charles Footy Show, your one-stop shop for everything rugby league. Yes, I will be getting into the ranking all the squads. Gonna talk about each squad and see where they are. Then I'm gonna give out my top 8 and see how the teams go there. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll be back with another video very, very soon.